everybody? Max Whitman here, welcoming you back to the Book It Better Tourney of the Goats. This is round 2, night 4. In our opening match, Sting kicks off against Jerry the King Lawler. If you're a fan of 1980s classic wrestling, this is a match for you. And as such, Sting rocking out in his green Surfer Sting attire tonight. We've already seen him as the Crow, and I figure why not? Let's go with Surfer Sting for round 2 here, for his round 2 match against Jerry the King Lawler. In our main event of the evening, Brock Lesnar versus Shinsuke Nakamura should be full of hard-hitting action. Let's not waste any time. Let's jump right into it. Entry finish. The contestants are in. Here we go. Sting versus Jerry Lawler, kicking off our night right here. As always, I want to welcome you to our show. If you're a first-time viewer, new to the channel, you're in for a wild ride. I hope you find something you enjoy. I know you'll find something you enjoy. It's the icon Sting that makes his way down to the ring. He'll take on arguably the most underrated wrestler of all time, Jerry the King Lawler. Jerry Lawler is certainly undervalued, underappreciated by modern-era fans. Lawler was the guy. I mean, Lawler was Memphis wrestling. And I think a lot of us, myself included, only really saw Jerry in the WWF late in his career. And don't really fully appreciate just how good he really was. So I would urge you, if you haven't had a chance, go back, watch some of Jerry Lawler from Memphis, and really try and get a feel for just how good this guy really was, and just how big of a star this guy really was, because he was a tremendous star. I mean, I knew Jerry as a commentator. Well, by the time I started watching wrestling, Jerry was pretty much doing commentary for the WWF, a couple matches here or there, but I don't think I ever saw Jerry Lawler win a match. But go back, if you haven't, go back and watch some of his stuff when he was in his prime, because it is fantastic stuff. He's a fantastic entertainer, really a good performer. So go back and do yourself a favor and check that out. But I think I'm pulling for Sting here, though, overall. Maybe not pulling for Sting, but my prediction would be Sting. I don't know if I had Sting. I don't even remember where my bracket's at. My bracket is so jacked up. I don't even remember what I had. Or who I had, or what. But keep in mind, if you happen to be new, keep in mind, I just want to give you a rundown exactly what's going on here. If this is the first Book It Better video you've ever watched, I'll give you a quick rundown on who we are, what we do. My name is Max Whitman. I generally am the host of the shows. I am joined on occasion by a couple of other associates, we'll call them. The Professor, Kato, and very rarely the Superstar. Those are, of course, not our birth names. Those are ring names, in case you haven't figured that out. Those are the stage names. Superstar, let me tell you a story about the Superstar and I, even Max Whitman, that goes way back. That goes way back, probably about 15 years ago from now. That is the name that I go by, Max Whitman. First of all, it's my Book It Better name, it's my podcasting name, it's my YouTube name. It was the name I used when I was actually managing independent professional wrestlers. That was my stage name, my ring name. But it all came about. Max Whitman is my backyard wrestling name. So go back 15 years. I'm a sophomore in high school. The Superstar as well. Those were our backyard wrestling ring names. And it just kind of stuck. I always liked Max Whitman. The name kind of stuck with me. And it sort of became an alter ego. So Book It Better. I am Max Whitman. I'm generally the host. The Superstar joins occasionally for podcasts. Kato and Professor are less of a rarity. If you listen to our Impact series, that's all me and Kato. And ideally, after this is over, Professor will have his own Fire Pro promoter series that will air on this channel as well, so you'll get to hear a little more from him. But we do mostly fantasy booking stuff. We're looking to get back into the podcasting style. We do some round tables, some discussions. But what are you going to find on this channel? You're going to find a lot of fantasy booking, a lot of Total Extreme Wrestling 2016. It's the game I fantasy book with. If you watch the Professor's stuff when it starts to air, he'll be using Fire Pro, of course. Kato and I have a modern-day Impact Wrestling save that we were working on. Has really slowed considerably. I don't think we've had any content for that in quite a while. WWF Classic is my current save. I am really enjoying it. Sting goes for the cover here. Oh, I thought he was gonna win. I thought he pulled that one off. Jesus. Oh, now Lawler goes for the cover now. That is my current save. Is WWF Classic. We started it in 1994. I think June or July of '94. We're in '95 now. We just passed WrestleMania 11. If you haven't checked that out, go check that out. I am really enjoying that. WrestleMania 11 is the last show that aired, and then we started on this tournament. What is this tournament? This tournament is a celebratory tournament in honor of reaching 200 subscribers for the channel. It's a milestone that I never thought we'd hit. Lawler gonna go for the pile driver. There it is. Lawler hits the pile driver. He goes for the cover. Sting could be out. Lawler could be on to the Sweet 16. No, 2.9. I never thought we'd reach the 200 subscriber mark. I know it doesn't seem like a lot to a lot of people, but it's far more than I ever thought this channel would hit. I don't even know where we're at now. But this tournament was put together to celebrate that milestone, that 200 subscriber milestone. Lawler for another pile driver, and he hits it again. Center of the ring, hits it again. Sting's in trouble. Oh, another 2.9. So we decided in celebration of that, let's do a Tourney of the Goats, right? Let's decide who's the greatest of all time. We hit that milestone in March, so I was big into March Madness at the time, and I said, hey, you know what? Screw that. Let's just do a 64-man tournament. Let's do a March Madness tournament. We'll seed them out, and we'll let them duke it out, computer versus computer. And that's kind of where we stand right now. We are in our second round. A couple of our Sweet 16s are already decided. Our Sweet 16 competitors are already in. There have been some big upsets. There have been some not so big upsets, and there have been a lot of favorites picking up the wins. But it's been fun nonetheless, and it's kind of given me an opportunity to put a video up every single day of the week, which has been fun. It's been a challenge, but it's been fun. And when this is over, I do have another idea to use Fire Pro for something. I don't want to spoil it because it's in its very, very early infant stages. I don't know if it's even going to happen. I don't know how we're going to work it. But I do have a cool idea, I think, for something else. But we'll be going right back to our fantasy booking when this is all over. So if you've been a fan of WWF Classic, if you've been watching that series will pick up right where it left off as soon as this tournament is done. And I would estimate this tournament will be lasting about another 2 weeks or so. All the way out, Sting might be paralyzed. Sting may be paralyzed. Oh, he's got the bat. Sting's got the bat. Oh, he takes a swing. And a pile driver outside onto the bat. Onto the bat. The pile driver outside the ring onto the bat. Lawler better get back in the ring. He can pick up a win here. No, oh, another baseball bat. Sting better be careful. When this is all said and done, when this tournament's over, I would estimate about another 2 weeks of everyday content, 7 days a week, stuff going up. We'll be going back to the WWF, back to WWF Classic, with a major twist, a whole big twist. We're changing up the product a little bit. Sting's gonna have to choke him out here. Put him out the sleeper. Nope. We're changing up the product in WWF a little bit. I think going for a more reality-based, a little bit more work rate-based kind of program. But we'll see. What you'll get when this is all over is a whole bunch of creative meetings. And if you watch my channel, those seem to be one of the most popular things that we do is our behind-the-scenes creative meetings. It is something that's unique to us. I don't see really many other TEW YouTubers doing it. It's one of the reasons that I started doing it, because it's something that I wanted to see from other YouTubers. A low blow from Lawler. That's the Jerry Lawler we all know and love. So we'll be doing a bunch of creative meetings. We have no storylines planned for after WrestleMania 11, so there'll be a lot of creative meetings going on. You'll get the backstage pass, and you'll see all that stuff. You'll see the whole thought process as we go through it. You also, if you're new to the channel, if you're new to TEW in particular, go on over, check out our Let's Learn series. We got a couple of videos over there. Those are definitely our most popular videos. You can learn a lot from those videos, I hope. But anyway, back to the match here. So that's what the Book It Better YouTube channel is. That's what the Book It Better show is. I would encourage you, check out all of our stuff. Find something you like. If you're not interested in this, check out the fantasy booking and know that is coming back. That is our bread and butter. So Lawler all the way to the outside of the ring. We're closing in on the 18-minute mark here. It's been a longer match than I expected. It's been a better match than I expected. I really thought Sting would kind of run away with it, and we haven't seen that so far. It's been a very even match, very evenly paced. Sting with multiple headbutts. Jesus, 4 headbutts from Sting. And Lawler sends him all the way out to the outside. Start the count, Mr. Judgment. Lawler seems content to wait. It's not going to work out for him, though, as Sting rolls back in on the 3 count. Sting trying to get the crowd on his side, trying to work that crowd up. Lawler not having it, delivers a left hand.
Minutes gone.
20-minute mark. Lawler in control here. Sitting, staying in the turnbuckle. And raking the face over the ropes. Combination of punches from Sting. Oh, and a low blow. The ref didn't see the low blow. Ref didn't see it. Sting, though, able to get him back. And a mid-ring collision. Sting first to his feet, though. Raking the eyes, though, is Jerry Lawler. Anything to get that momentum back on his side. Headbutt, headbutt, headbutt from Sting. The match starting to heat up. German suplex over the top rope and all the way out of the ring. Sting on Brock Lesnar Suplex City status there. Into the corner, splashes him. Pulling Lawler out to the center of the ring. And another low blow. Well, Sting ain't gonna have to worry about having kids after this match. Into the ropes, boot to the midsection. Lawler gonna drag Sting out to the center. Back elbow. Now Lawler down. And we're gonna exchange blows. Lawler the lariat, Sting back to his feet, answers with a lariat of his own. Sting first to his feet. Lawler up shortly after, blocks the punch, delivers a forearm of his own. What is Lawler doing? Lawler with the drop kick. Combination from Sting. And now a combination from Lawler. It's been a pretty good match. It's been a very good match. Another low blow. Come on, Mr. Judgment. Open your eyes. Lawler getting away with murder in there.
2.
Looking for another pile driver. That's going to do it, folks. That's going to do it. Get him out to the center of the ring, put the cover on him, and move on to the Sweet 16, Jerry Lawler. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That is it. Jerry Lawler knocks off the icon Sting. Jerry Lawler, a huge upset. Sting, the number 5 seed. Lawler, the 28 seed. A huge upset here tonight. What else is new? One of many upsets. Jerry Lawler goes over Sting, a 100 rated match, 25 minutes, 17 seconds, jumping pile driver, and the both hands press pin gets the win for Jerry Lawler. Great way to open the night. Match was fantastic. I'm not happy with the winner, but it is what it is. I think by the end of this, I think all of our top 10s are going to be eliminated. I don't see... I mean, we're going to have like a number 50-something win it, but that's the beauty of a tourney of the GOATs. Every one of these guys is a GOAT. Every one of these guys could be rated number 1. Anybody can beat anybody on any given day. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Brock Lesnar versus Shinsuke Nakamura. We are back, folks. This is our main event of the evening. Brock Lesnar. We'll give you a quick rundown how these two got here. Brock Lesnar defeated Katsuyori Shibata, and Shinsuke Nakamura went over Roddy Piper in round 1. That's where we got to where we are now. One of these two men will go on to face Sting. Will go on to face Jerry Lawler to advance to the Elite 8. One of these two men will move on to Sweet 16, where they will meet the King, Jerry Lawler. Okay, look, Brock Lesnar has not had an easy path here. So he gets Shibata, now he gets Nakamura. Frankly, it's the only way, right? I mean, it's really the only way it's really the way that it should be for Lesnar, right? I want to see Lesnar. I don't want to see Lesnar run through guys. I want to see Lesnar brawl it out with the best brawlers in the business, and there is no better than Shibata, and then there's no better than Nakamura. These are the two guys I want to see Brock Lesnar face off against. And if he wins, he wins. If he loses, he loses. But these are the guys I want to see him against. You know, I want to see him against Nakamura. I want to see him against those hard hitters. Guys that can match his style, match his intensity. Nobody's going to match his combination of speed and strength, right? That's not going to happen. No one's going to match that. But in terms of his intensity, his propensity for violence, Shinsuke Nakamura can meet it. Shibata did meet it. He didn't get the win, but he met it. I mean, he took him to the edge. And I would look for Nakamura to do the same thing here tonight. I will say this. Oh, Nakamura's busted open already. Nakamura already bloody, already busted open. I will say this. I will say that I think whoever wins this match probably has a ticket punched to the Elite 8. Because I really can't see Lawler beating either one of these. But, I mean, he beat Sting, so you never know. Nakamura, the cover, just gets a 1 count. You never really know. You know, I mean, you never know. Lawler has proven that he can hang and that he belongs here. I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted. I don't mean to sidetrack. I keep getting distracted by Brock Lesnar's chest tattoo because it looks like a tie. I'm pretty sure it is a tie. I'm pretty sure that's a tie. I don't think that's a tattoo. I'm pretty sure whoever created him, and it's a fantastic job because it's as close as it's going to get, but I'm pretty sure that's just a tie. I don't think that's a tattoo. That's a tattoo. Regardless, I mean, Lawler has shown that he can hang, right? But I just don't see ground and pound. Yeah, ground and pound. I just don't see. I don't see Lawler being able to beat either Nakamura or Lesnar. So I would imagine that whoever wins this match probably has a pretty easy opportunity to make it to the Elite 8. From there, who knows? German suplex into the cover. Lesnar in complete control here. Working that ankle with the ankle lock. Nakamura kicks away from it. And now he'll drive the knees to the top of Lesnar's head. Lesnar too quick, too strong. A huge German suplex. And now right back to working that leg. Also, folks, I failed to mention earlier on when I was explaining what this tournament was. I failed to mention earlier on. The brackets were released for predictions. Brackets were released for predictions. We got 25 predictions in, which is awesome. Again, more than I thought we would. And the winner will earn points just like March Madness. The winner will receive a $50 gift card, his choice, of either Amazon.com or the WWE shop. So that's what's on the line for you, the listener, you, the viewer, unless you didn't know we existed until today, in which case you unfortunately missed out. But there will be more of these in the future. Fear not. We will be doing more contests in the future. You will win real prizes here. It's not a one-time gig. You will see this more often. So I guess that's my plug on why you should go hit subscribe. That's kind of what I'm driving at here, folks. That's why you should hit subscribe, because I give shit away. I give money away. $50, that's a lot. It goes a long way on the WWE shop. Well, maybe not on the WWE shop, but it goes a long way on Amazon. You can get a lot of shit for $50 on Amazon. Maybe not so much on WWE.com, but you can probably get 1 or 2 t-shirts, I would imagine. I don't know how much a t-shirts cost. $25? Probably somewhere in there. Lesnar hits a deadlift suplex, and now he'll ground and pound the back of Nakamura's head. This has not gone the way Shinsuke thought it would, I think. But yeah, so that's my plug. That's why you should go hit subscribe, because I give shit away, and I'll continue to give shit away. And you want free shit, because free shit's the best shit. A straight kick to the side of the head from Nakamura lands Lesnar. Right back to work on that ankle. Nakamura's got to be getting dangerously close to that tap-out territory. He's got to be getting close to it, I would imagine. Lesnar's done a hell of a job working the limbs. And really just working him over. I mean, from top to bottom, Nakamura has put up no defense. 2, 3, 4. Lesnar breaks on the 4 count. Nakamura trying to work that leg. Now to the head with the knee. Yeah, Nakamura is spent. Deadlift suplex. Both men tired, though. Nakamura going to get to his feet first. I think Lesnar has the clear advantage here, though. Lesnar seems fresher. Oh, F5 coming up. That's it, folks. Lesnar too tired to get to the pin, though. Nakamura actually first to his feet, but he's out on his feet. Lesnar had a shot to pick up the victory there. Couldn't get to his feet, though. Couldn't capitalize on the F5. Reverses it, brings him down with a suplex, and then right back to the head. 2, 3, 4. And he'll break on 4. And another German suplex into the cover. 2, he's got the bridge. That's it, folks. That's it. Nakamura out. Lesnar victorious. Boy, you know what? I said the other night, I said that Big Show might be the favorite. You have to. But that was 2 back-to-back dominant performances from Lesnar against better competition than the Big Show did it against. It is a 95%, not a terrible match, a good match actually. I actually would have scored it a little less. I didn't think Nakamura put up nearly enough offense for me to really care. But Lesnar picks up the victory, and I mean, it can only be so unexpected. I mean, he is Brock Lesnar. It gets a 95, 14 minutes, 45 seconds. Folks, that's it for me for tonight. Join me tomorrow night when the Ultimate Warrior goes one-on-one with Goldberg. Jeez, who's going to job for that match? And Kenta Kobashi takes on Scott Hall. All 4 of those men making a bid for the Sweet 16. Folks, thanks for joining. Go ahead and click like, click subscribe, and come on back tomorrow. I will see you when I see you.